Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Jochen. Hi, Letitia. Hi, Dee. Hi, Lee.
Good morning.
Hello.
Everybody. Adria, I have to say that song was really beautiful yesterday. It really touched my heart. I've never heard a birthday song like that until you shared it. Thank you again. Thank you again, everybody.
What are you?
I'm on my balcony,
Ooh,
Nice.
you.
How
so I let you have a view over Berlin before I go inside.
Oh, it's beautiful
That's
to
wonderful.
be at the top of the roofs like that.
It's beautiful.
Yes, I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, that
What
looks
floor are
nice.
you on again?
10th floor. So, and I cleaned up my balcony so I can show you. It was so crowded with plants. So this is the view from my balcony.
Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice.
I go in.
It's kind of interesting. My Zoom, I don't see anybody on here. I see the gallery, but I don't see anybody.
Oh,
Oops,
It must be.
we can see you,
I know. That's
I
great.
think.
Glad you can see me.
I
Anyway,
wonder if you sign out and come back in.
no. I think
Whether
it's
that
a matter of time. I mean, I'm sure I'll see all of you very soon. But actually, I have the list of all of you um, on my Zoom overall thing, so I can see who's here. So, which is good. So, good
Oh,
morning, everybody. I can't believe it. It's
morning.
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 so good to see you
Hello.
up and about, Sue.
Thank
Yes.
you. It was a tough days. Yesterday was the icing on the cake.
I know. Uh, so, actually, this is a very interesting question I'm going to ask everybody. So, maybe I'll begin with you, Sue. What motivates you to get up in the morning?
Let's see.
How is that for an interesting question?
I'm really, I'm not really sure at this point in time. I'm struggling right now because
Mm-hmm.
the last week has just been more than I bargained for.
Right.
So I would say to walk again is motivating for me today. That's my plan. I have to walk Saturday when I was huffing and puffing through that walk, and I do feel much better.
Oh,
So
good,
that would be it.
good.
And seeing everyone here today,
Yeah.
that actually is my big motivator.
Me too, absolutely. And Mr. Johan, on your beautiful balcony, what motivates you to get up in the morning? Get on mute.
Today I was motivated because I am unmuted.
Mhm.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Today I was motivated because I had an appointment for professional teeth cleaning. So
Oh,
this made my day, and we have golden October and beautiful weather, and I had a beautiful walk the Berlin Center Park. It's Tiergarten, which is very big, and I came in a shower of ladybugs.
wow.
Oh,
Hundreds of ladybugs, and this was so beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what the symbolism of ladybugs are. We'll have to take a look at that later.
They give you luck.
They give you luck. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Miss Ann Beth, what motivates you to get up in the morning?
Unmute.
Thank you. Well, definitely all of you. I mean, that's, it takes me a while to get my act together usually. So, and then I have to say, it's not anything particular. I mean, with different things, I struggle along with Sue. It's some days are, better to get up and other days not. But I do because I have you all, this call is very motivating and it's very healing.
Yes.
I'm grateful for that.
Oh,
Mhm.
good. And Miss Adria, what motivates you to get up in the
Hi,
morning?
Karen.
Me?
Yes.
What motivates me, I would say, well, it's a little bit of a combo. So really early, 6 a.m., sometimes even 5:30. And what motivates me is I'm making my husband's breakfast. So I don't know if that's a motivation. And then, but I get to see the sunrise, and it's just stunningly beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. And Miss Leticia, what motivates you to get up in the morning?
Good morning, everyone. Um, I don't know. When I wake up, I just take a shower and then I start my day. It's as if I'm not functional if I'm not showered. So once I'm showered, then I decide what I want to do. But many times I don't have a motivation or I want to do this. I just my day. Some or I want to finish my boudoir and but usually I don't I try not to have too many things that I want to do or that I need to do. So I try to keep the motivation at bay or else I become like a butterfly. So but I'm just happy to be here with you and just be.
Absolutely. Thank you. And Miss Queen of Shui, Miss Lois, what motivates you to get up in the morning?
That hand went on mute. It was stuck. The claw, the Zoom claw. What motivates me to get up is actually for other people to be here with the group, or I have my morning groups at 10:30 or 10 a.m. I don't do anything before 10, especially if I have to leave the house, but it's even easier on the Zoom. So it's people, it's sharing, being together. And I did have a minute to look up about ladybugs. The meaning centers in true love, innocence, and needing to make the right choices in life and happy resolutions. So to be showered by all that is awesome. And because you shared it, on, thank you.
Yes. Oh, thank you for looking that up, Lois. That's sweet. Thank you. And Miss Lee, what motivates you to get up in the morning?
Well, since I was a young kid, I was never a morning person. So I used to always have difficulty getting up and being, I'm a slow getter upper, waker up. But, as of the last couple of years, I try to wake up early, but I think within the pandemic, and I haven't been working and that not having like a schedule, I up one when I'm here at home because I have cats to feed. So yes, I have that responsibility, and but really either to do some exercising or really also this group. I mean, it's just like I know this group is so much part of my day that I want to be present and be here. So it is like a huge motivator.
Mm.
At this time when I was at my mom's. You know, it really is. I spend the morning doing meditation and exercise in this group, so it is. You know, that is my motivation to be up. But quickly on the ladybugs, my husband and I, when we in this late spring, we did our big outdoor garden, and we bought a big thing of ladybugs, you know, to put out actually for our rose bush too. And I've been gone for months, and I went down the other day, and there's still just ladybugs, you know, hanging out on everything, which, you know, it's really a cool thing that you can bring them into your environment, and they're there doing their job, you know, and hanging out. And I also picked a cucumber we had yesterday still, and got to enjoy that. So I was happy. And we have pumpkins growing, so
Oh,
they're out there.
thank you. And Mr. Christopher, what gets you up in the morning? What motivates to get you up in the morning?
It's nice to have this new touchstone. It's 8:30 in the morning when it's 11:30 for you. So it's a really a beginning to the day. But my regular alarm clock is my lovely puppy, who gets up and she knows when she wants to get up. So whether it's foggy or smoky or clear, no matter what, she knows exactly when to get up, and we go for a walk. So that's how we always begin the day.
Ah, that's sweet. Yes, having our little puppies, they always know the right time to get up. And Miss Rita, and Miss Rita Hubert, what motivates you to get up in the morning?
Good morning.
Mm.
Well, as everyone said, it's this group that's just a cheer and a joy to the heart, and I have a cat also that is looking to get fed in the morning and waiting at my bedroom door. And it's also things that I need to do around the house. So I keep myself busy cleaning out the house and pacing myself over the last year since I retired 2 years ago to do things slowly.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's my dear sister. And what motivates you to get up in the morning? You have to unmute, sister. Oh, maybe she can't unmute.
I got it. I got it. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. So, yep, every day's different. Monday through Wednesday, I work from home. So I've got to be on my computer and logged into work by 8 o'clock. Today's Thursday. Is today Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. I got up earlier than I wanted, only because the electrician was supposed to come, but he's not coming till tomorrow. But that's all right. I've always got things to do. I have lots of things that I always want to do. I never seem to get everything done. Today, actually, I'm going to clean out my garden. It's pretty much done. So I got to go out there now and kind of clean it up. So that'll be my exercise for today.
That's great. Thank you. And Miss Nancy, what gets you up in the morning?
My flock of chickens gets me up. I don't even have a rooster, but they make a racket if I don't get up.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that motivates me to get up. But what motivates me during the day is following my friends, the Cadmus family. They have a daughter that's 4 and a son that's 9. And the daughter was born with, they call it butterfly disease. Her skin is as thin as a butterfly, and it falls off. Inside, outside, her skin just falls off. And her older brother is a stem cell donor to her. So they fly back and forth from New York to Minnesota for these stem cells. And I've never seen any of them, the mom, the baby, the brother, the dad, with a frown on the face. They're going through this horrific thing, and they all have smiles. They all just plow through. So that makes my day seem like nothing when I see what these poor people have to do. And Happy belated birthday, Lois. I missed it. Sorry.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
So,
sweet. Thank you. Anyway, I think I got everybody. I got everybody. I think I got everybody. So the reason why I asked the question is because um, we had a client who was supposed to use the space across the street. She couldn't get to sleep. And then there's another good friend of ours in Georgia. She couldn't get to sleep. So, and here I have to admit, I didn't get Heather and I didn't get to bed until after 4:30 this morning. But I do take a late, I have to say, I take an evening nap, which that's probably the reason why it delays my whole schedule. And of course, Heather and I having our delicious pandemic dinner at midnight, watching the Jimmy Fallon show. But the whole chi energy, and of course, sleep is very important for us. And so, for me this morning, what motivated me to get up was all of you. I mean, and fortunately, as soon as I can get up, I am up. I don't need to have this little lag time to kind of get together. But before that, if I didn't have this motivation, I'd be just like Lee. I would just be dragging and say, oh, should I get up and, play on my phone or, whatever. So that's what kind of instigated this particular question this morning because I'm just realizing, well, not realizing, but just kind of observing how the chi, of the entire global situation has truly affected people. And, we all have our, issues and our routines, but it really has been affected, by this whole pandemic. And of course, with the added layer, as Sue and Nancy would attest to, uh, and Beth, it's our health challenge. It also adds another layer of what motivates us to get up in the morning. So anyway, so that's what kind of came to me to just kind of observe this chi energy of how it's truly affecting us. And for me, I'm so grateful to have all of you here. I mean, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 11, 12 of us here, every morning at 11:30. And I am so grateful that I have, you know, created this Bells of Hope to get me up in the morning because or else before I know it, it's going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we're starting breakfast. So anyway, any comments or thoughts or you know sharings here before I go into meditation? I don't know. This just kind of observe and Leticia.
Yes, um, I feel you when you say that the sleep is disrupted because the last few days I'm tired, so I go to bed at 9:30. It's 12 and I'm still not sleeping and I'm like and yesterday it was very again I went to sleep early, but it's very light. It's almost hovering in the sleep instead of really going deep and sleeping. And I thought, well, that's how it is. I'll stop creating tension by being upset that I can't sleep and I can't sleep. And I figured I'll be fine and I'll just put it to zero and then in the morning I'll take a shower and then perfume and I'll be fine. I'll be functional. But just to say that it's okay that sometimes we don't sleep well and at the same time I don't want to program myself by saying, oh, I can never sleep properly, or it always takes me forever to go to sleep, because then I'm building this program in my mind. So I'm working through that, and having the bells of hope every day is just beautiful, and it sort of helps me disconnect with other things that might be more difficult. So I reconnect here with the lovely energy, and it reminds me to always reconnect to the good, even knowing that there's something that might be more difficult. And quite frankly, I have it easy. I'm blessed and I am grateful for that. So that's it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Anybody else want to say anything? Sue. Oh,
I think the hardest part of all of this is the lack of structure that that I have. I've always as my home base, and I always had so much structure. It was so easy to put it in play. But now, like not everyone, but everyone who has expressed a difficulty in sleeping, I'm experiencing that too. So I had mentioned a while back that I was purchasing a sad lamp, and I did. It's for like the winter blues. So I'm going to, sorry, I'm going to start using it today. And hoping that feeling more rested
uh-huh.
will get me more able to create more like I hope that it will be the impetus for other things.
Absolutely.
But it is supposed to be very good for your sleep patterns.
Okay. Definitely. Well, you have to let us know how that goes. So I think that's, very important. Oh, go ahead.
Don't call it a sad lamb, Sue.
What should I call it?
Anything else, don't call it sad.
Done.
A friend of mine has a technique. It worked for me a few times. When he goes to sleep, he visualizes himself standing next to his bed or sitting on the bed, watching himself sleep peacefully. I tried it a few nights. It worked.
I'm going to try that later.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, Nazia. That's great. That's great. So,
I think Lois
Leticia,
had
do you want to say
something
something else? Did you want to say something else, Leticia?
So I agree with Sue. It's this the structure. You know, when we find we don't have the structure, even if it's because we used to go out and now we do more things in. So I have more time to not have to go out. And I find myself, because I have all that water and it's my container to what I need to do. So knowing 11:30 with this group or my 10:30 groups, I'll do structure. And it was interesting when I was doing this intermittent fasting, and I was only eating between 11 and 7. I was sleeping later, so I wouldn't have to feel like I wasn't eating, even though I still don't eat right away. So it was crazy. I could still get up and not have anything to eat until 11. I didn't even eat yet today, and I've been up. So it's funny how my mind does different, plays different things. So it's interesting how we can be influenced by external experiences or what might be happening. But definitely for me, if I don't create the structure, I'll just be floating around like, who knows where I'll end up.
Like a butterfly.
Like a butterfly.
Like I'm water also, Lois.
Absolutely. Anyway, any other comments before we go into our meditation? How about this? Okay.
I'll
So,
share just one quick thought.
Christopher.
I try to remind myself that just because I'm feeling one way, that sometimes it's not my thought at all. It's a world thought or a national thought of, despair, whatever. So I have to separate that out and say that I can have a clear individual thought. My thoughts, I feel, come from a divine source, and not to be caught up in the miasma of from the heaviness that might be around. It doesn't need to be our heaviness, and it doesn't need to be our mind. I mean, it's God's mind to me.
Absolutely. Thank you, Christopher. Yeah, I mean, talk about, and this is what we had, the conversation earlier. We are empaths. We really can feel the chi energy of what's surrounding us, um, and right, there's a lot of swirling waters of emotions and news and stuff, which is truly affecting us. And whether you put on the news or not, but we can still feel it. So but we need to separate from that. So talk about creating boundaries for ourselves to really stay, centered and create our own structure, our own rhythm amid what's happening outside. And it's very interesting, talk about chi or energy. This is all about this, I love that word that you said, Chris, the miasma of all this energies, which is, coming you know, that we're all in. We're in this big giant pot of soup. Anyway, so let's just relax. Let's go into our meditation and just kind of,
We want to say something.
Can I say something quick?
please.
Yeah, I mean, everything everyone's saying is so relevant and resonating with me. I take a shower in the evening to sort of cleanse off the day and the energies, which is also another way to think about it. Especially when I was doing a lot of body work, it was always I just need to, whether you go outside into any environment, but it's just also another some sort of cleansing before bed. But I also wanted to thank Nancy for sharing that visualization and that I love her t-shirt today.
Oh, that's sweet. But what Lee's actually also saying, in a way, we may not have that structure, so to speak, of having a time to do something, but even just the ritual of just taking a bath, or just the ritual of washing our face, or cleansing our soul, maybe just lighting a candle or something. That would be really a wonderful way to kind of like, whew. And actually, Heather and I, every night, we just say to each other, what are you grateful for? So, that for us has been our ritual to kind of release all the energies, from the course of the day. So, on that point, let's just relax.
One word about my t-shirt. I didn't buy it, I had to earn it. They put a bag over my head, zip tied my hands, threw me in a dark room, and had a couple of men attack me with full body suits,
Oh
and
my,
I had to fight them off. So this is the real deal. I didn't buy this, I earned it.
oh my God. You definitely did earn it, Nancy. I love it. That's a great shirt. The Warrior Woman. So, anyway, on that point, let's be our own warriors and just relax and sit in our chairs and just find a very comfortable position. Breathe and relax. And feel your feet flat on the floor. Clear our minds. And let's imagine seeing this beautiful golden, maybe purple light coming from the universe, connecting along the central channel of our bodies, going down deep, 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 deep down, connecting to Mother Earth, heaven, humanity, and earth. And let's begin our time together with the ringing of the bells. Hmm. And just breathe and relax. And let's find a beautiful place out in nature. Maybe we're sitting in the fields of sunflowers, feeling the gentle breezes of the wind. We're sitting on the sands, on the beach, just overlooking the horizon, and the waters gently lapping along the shores. Or maybe you can find a beautiful place, maybe in Thailand, at a temple, just sitting comfortably in front of a beautiful Buddha and leaves of flowers surrounding us. Breathe and relax. And just relax our entire being. This is the time for us to rest and to rejuvenate our spirits. Relax our heads and our necks. Relax our shoulders, our arms, our hands. Bring our attention to our hearts and just relax. Relax our hearts, filled with gratitude, filled with good health and hope. Relax the lower dantian, known as the elixir fields or the golden stove. Relax. Relax our hips. Relax our thighs, our knees. Just sitting so comfortably in our chairs. Yet at the same time, we are aligned with the universe and with Mother Earth. Relax our legs, our ankles, and our feet. Even relax our toes. Breathe and relax. And let's just enjoy this time of contemplation and just listen. Let's just simply listen to the silence. Sitting here is just so natural. As you open our body to the universe, you're opening your heart to the universal chi, to love, and just feel yourself expanding, giving love, receiving love. Gentle waves of chi. We are the universe, and the universe is in you. And just allow this fresh, clean chi circulating in our bodies, welcoming good health, colorful chi balls, rainbow chi balls of healing energy. Maybe bring your attention to our hearts and just visualize purple chi energy radiating from our hearts. We have become the embodiment of supreme truth. There's only one truth, unconditional love. You are natural. Just enjoying this time of quiet contemplation. Just breathe and relax. There is no yesterday and there is no tomorrow. There is only the fullness of being in the present moment, the eternal now. And if you notice that your breathing may have stopped, it's because your spirit has merged into your mind, and your mind is completely resting in our hearts. And just relax into this beautiful space of weightlessness and just allow the love, the hope, the good health to permeate all the cells of our body. Just breathing in and breathing out. And just imagine ourselves, we're all together in the lantern of the lighthouse, sharing our light of hope and of harmony for the world. Yet we're certain that all will be okay, all will be fine. And grateful that we are anchored together in this lighthouse amid all the swirling waters of the world. And let's just gently, gently, gently bring our hands and put one hand on your heart and one hand on your lower dantian or another part of your body. And just breathe and relax. And I'm going to close our time together with the ringing of the bells. Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om. The 6 true words welcoming good health and prosperity and taking good care of ourselves. So on that note, just gently, gently, gently take your hands and rub them together. I don't know how much more the Zoom is going to zoom us off, but do a little tap dance and tap, tap, tap your arms and your face very gently. Wake up all the cells. Tap, 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 tap. Rub your ears. And happy Thursday, everybody. It's the 22nd of October, and we're sending you lots of love. And BKTO, be kind to yourself. And just take this day